Welcome to the kitchen table, where the jankiest Magic the Gathering decks battle it out for glory, but most of all for your viewing pleasure. And to make it even extra fun, we have a little leaderboard, where the winner will win a Modern Horizons 2 Collector Booster, thanks to our partner CARDMARKET. To participate in this leaderboard, there's only one thing you need to do, and that is predict the winner of the next match and leave it in the comments below. We will announce the next match at the very end of this video, so stay with us until the end. But now sit back and relax, and let's ask Bram which two decks will enter the arena this time.
This time we have Garth One Eye versus a lot of cats and dogs, with Jinnie Fey as the commander. The Garth One Eye deck is a mishmash of 5 colors with a domain theme, and of course we have the commander being Garth One Eye. He loves old school cards, he loves multicolor cards, like for example Leyline Prowler and Niv Mizzet Reborn, the big dragon. The opponent is not a dragon, it's a lot of cats and dogs, led by Jinnie Fey, Jetmir's second. Of course we also play Jetmir, the Nexus of Revels. The deck is full of tokens, and then an incandescent aria works very well. Also we have Rocco and a Naya's Charm as some of the key cards.
Fight!
And of course shout out to our sponsor Dragon Shield with the beautiful Van Gogh sleeves from Garth One Eye. We will see them later, but also CARDMARKET. If you want a free booster to try out CARDMARKET for the first time, check out the link in the description below this video. Let's see some cards. Let's see a Solemn Simulacrum at the side of Garth One Eye. Some multicolor lands. I also see a Worldly Council. Very nice old school domain card. Cinderglade is both a mountain and a forest. And we also see Niv Mizzet Reborn, the 6/6 for 5 mana that can give us a lot of multicolor cards. Cultivate is the last card in the hand of Garth One Eye. That's our commander. Now let's look at some cats, let's look at some dogs. Here is Benny Braggs, the zoologist. He likes tokens and he likes drawing cards. Zorn also likes tokens, especially those treasure tokens. Really cool card. And of course, inseparable Rin and Seri. Create cats, create dogs, do a lot of shenanigans. And also a multicolor deck on the side of the cats and dogs. 3 colors, not 5. We see a Root Pound Crack, we see a Scattered Groves. Beautiful art as well at the Scattered Groves. And here is Rocco Cabaretti Caterer. If you need your cake warm, Rocco will take care of that. 25 life to start at both sides. We start with a Scattered Grove. Now back to Garth. Cinderglade is the play. Cats and dogs play a temple, and we're going to scry. Beautiful custom-made storm sleeves from the cats and dogs. Obviously we need to be on flavor. Customized Dragon Shield sleeves, and here is Jinnie Fey, Jetmir's second. If you could create 1 or more tokens, you may instead create cats or dogs. Cultivate from the side of Garth, and that's a good play obviously, because now we can go full domain style. We only need one more plains. And are we going to see some tokens being created? Commander is out on the side of the cats and the dogs. And here is Rin and Seri. Inseparable, they are 4 mana, that's already good. When we cast a dog spell, we can create a cat token. And then we can, with Jinnie Fey, create an even bigger token. Here is Solemn Simulacrum, the full art version. And there is that last land domain completed. 5 different land types on the battlefield. Garth will like that. The cats and the dogs, they can start applying some pressure. 4 mana available. What will be the play? Lot of options now. Don't expect too many tricks from Mr. Garth. Here is Xorn. We want to make more tokens. Really setting it up. An attack from Ren and Siri. Solemn is going to block. Gonna take some damage. And we will draw another land. Let's see. Dual land called Prairie Stream. If you like your domain deck, get those dual lands from back in the second Zendikar block, if I'm correct. This is a Russian card, must be Victoria involved. Mortify, killing Jinnie Fey. Worldly Counselor is going to look at the top 5 cards. And let's see, we are going to play the Prosperous Innkeeper. Creating a treasure token would be cool for Xorn, but Xorn is on the other side of the battlefield. Naya Charm is the draw. And an attack from the cats and dogs, putting the pressure on. And here is Penny Brax. Time to create some tokens. Let's see what the answer will be. The pressure definitely on by the cats and dogs, although we haven't seen a lot of tokens. But here is a nice play from Mr. Garth, Niv Mizzet Reborn. And let's see if we can get some good dual multicolor cards. Only see a few at the moment. Fire and Ice is one of them. Let's see what else. A removal spell. And a Kavu. Kavus, they also like domain, obviously. They also like that your opponent gains life. Justice Strike, taking care of our good friend Ren and Siri. Or do I have to say good friends? 5th land for the cats and dogs. And now there's a big flying dragon on the other side. That's rather annoying. Let's see if the cats and dog troops find an answer. Here is a big score. Lot of money. Let's see if we can draw some good cards. Xorn makes an extra treasure token. Too bad we don't have Jinnie Fey. And 1 mana open, but still 3 treasure tokens. An attack. That is suspicious. We will have a block from Niv Mizzet, 3 damage. And now 2, 3 mana and a 3 damage to each non-token creature. Killing Niv-Mizzet, killing the Prosperous Innkeeper, clearing the board. But our good friend Garth still has a lot of cards in hand, and here he is. Garth One Eye 5/5 for 5 Wooburg. Mana of all different colors. We call Wooburg. Here is also a territorial Kavu. And the cats and dogs have stabilized, but the follow-up play is definitely on the side of Garth. 7 mana available, including the treasure. Let's have a look at Garth. Yes, he makes weird old school spells. Whoever designed that card had definitely won too much to drink and was dreaming about his old revised cards. Rite of Harmony. Let's see if we can draw some cards. Maybe we can, because we need to play a creature to do so. Here is Rocco. And first, Rite of Harmony, that's a land, if I see that correctly. And Rocco will search for a little bit of help. A little help from our friend. That could be a cat or a dog, but in this case it's Gala Greeters. Nice card from New Capenna. And then we draw another card. I believe it's Jetmir. Sunken Hollow is the draw, is the play. Garth One-Eyed is going to tap. And what are we making? A Black Lotus? Why not? Bram, do you have a Black Lotus? No, we don't have a Black Lotus. But we do play Fire and Ice. So we do have a Black Lotus also. Fire and Ice takes care of both 1/1s and the Kavu is ready to attack, but first Leyline Prowler, lifelink Death Touch, and creates mana of any color. And enough mana we do have, of course. Nylea's Presence, drawing a card. Garth, his side is looking better and better, and oh, here is a Collective Restraint. That's the prison card for the domain player. Locking out cats and dogs. They will have to pay 5 to attack. But first we need to have some cats and dogs. Territorial Kavu. That's a 5/5. We discard. After we draw, here is Rockfall Vale. Beautiful art. Not that great at the moment for the cats and dogs. They really need their commander and some tokens. Here's Jetmir. It's nice, 4 mana, 5/4. We have a professional Facebreaker as well. But will that be enough to seal the deal? There is still Naya's Charm. Can be a tricky play, because Naya's Charm can do some crazy things. For example, tapping down creatures of the opponent. The opponent being Garth One-Eyed, and he has lots of lands. But he also has some powerful cards in hand. And these powerful cards are heading in the way of the cats and dogs. Grave Upheaval. Target creature from a battlefield comes under the control and gains haste. Whoa, here is Niv-Mizzet Reborn again. That's Value City. I see already a few multicolor cards. some more removal spells and still some mana open. Here goes Value City. Let's get rid of Jetmir with the other end. That one is exiled. And now a big attack. And if Mizzet has haste, Cats and Dogs on 4. Professional Facebreaker will break his own face when he sees this. I don't think the Cats and Dogs find a solution. They started up really well, but now they feel the power of Garth One-Eyed. It's really Mr. Revised. Jinnie Fey comes along to see her own doom, I'm afraid. Because Niv Mizzet, he is ruling the skies. He will prepare his dragon breath. And here comes an attack. But first, let's put some more salt in the wound. Here is Scion of Draco. Each creature you control now has a lot of other abilities depending on their colors. Now let's do some tapping with Naya's Charm. With Garth, we can first tap. We're going to create another spell. For 2 mana, we will play Terror on Jinnie Fey. And we have some mana left. Why not in Angrat's Rampage? And the Facebreaker breaks his own face. He is in need of a beauty salon after this game. This card is not the card we were hoping for. If you're a cats and dog lover, you better close your eyes, because we are going to get slaughtered by Niv Mizzet and his friends. Kit Kanto is there, brings along a friend, a token, but the attack is coming from some big dragons, from the Scion of Draco, 4 damage to the face.
So this was this week's match. Check out the community tab of this channel to find out where you are in the leaderboard, or learn how you can join the leaderboard by clicking on this link here. But most importantly, predict who will be the winner of the next match and leave it in the comments below. And Bram will tell us now which 2 decks will battle it out in the next epic match.
Next time we have an Uruk-hai orc named Zurgo with a bunch of goblins, and he will battle it out versus Muldrotha in his graveyard. Let us know in the comments who you think will win the next match.